Hey you. Yeah, you. Smile. Hi friend, you're listening to Marysaystosmile, the podcast I hope you get something out of. Whether it's a smile, laugh, or learning something about whatever it is we're talking about. Hey everybody, it's your girl Mary, and I'm here with
Sally.
Sally!
Woo, 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 woo.
Oh snap, oh snap. It's like that noise. I don't know how to do it. But anyways, today we have another new guest. We have the Sally.
Yay. Ooh.
Okay, so since this is your first time being on the podcast, tell the listeners a little bit about yourself.
Let's see. So I'm 24.
Ooh.
I don't know if you want to know, but I'm born and raised in Hilo.
Yes, queen.
I work. I went to college.
Nice. What did you major in college?
So I got a degree in astronomy, and then I minored in physics.
She said STEM. She said science.
Woman in STEM.
Woman in STEM.
Really bad about these. I don't know what you want to know about me.
Listeners, send us an email. Comment down below. What do you want to know about the Sally? Okay, so how did we meet? How do we know each other? Did I just pull you off the street and was like, will you be on my podcast?
Well, I feel like it goes back to intermediate. I feel like that's when we met.
Okay.
But, we didn't, get close to each other then. We were just hello.
Hi.
Hello. And then through high school, we would just, casually hang out.
Right. Very cash.
And then in college, that's when we got real close.
We got close.
Yeah.
We became ride or die.
Yeah, we did.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, that's basically how did we get close? We got close in college. How did we get close?
How did we get close?
Oh, was it INT?
Yeah, I think it was INT.
Right.
It was our dance team.
If you haven't listened to previous episodes, go listen. But then also INT was our college dance club.
Yeah.
And honestly, how I met a lot of my very close friends today.
Word.
Yes. I feel like, because I'm older than Sally. I'm 25. So when you and Sharyse first came into college, I was like, y'all dance, join the dance club.
And then we did. And then that's how we just got close.
Yeah, because you just dance together, you talk, you vibe.
Yep.
Late night sessions.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
It is.
So, enough about that. Let's get into... I'm kind of really excited for today's topic because I feel like it's something I think about a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
So what is today's topic?
So today's topic is dating after college.
So as we said before, Sally's 24, I'm 25. We've clearly been out of college for a minute or so. Yes. So what is your relationship status?
I am a single Pringle.
Same! We are two single Pringles in a can. When you rattle the Pringles, the two of us, ching-a-ling, hello. Oh my gosh. Anyways, okay. So that is where we're coming from.
Yeah.
But we both have dated people.
Yes, we have.
Yes.
I don't know why I had to think about that.
It's been a minute.
It has been a minute.
We've been single for a minute.
I've been single way longer than you.
Okay. So do you think dating after college is harder or easier?
I'd say harder. Because, you don't really meet anyone.
No.
Besides your coworkers, and you don't want to date your coworkers.
Yes.
And, I guess you could join clubs, adult clubs,
Adult clubs?
Maybe not like that.
No, yeah.
But,
Rotary, Kiwanis.
Or, I don't know.
Yacht club.
But, that kind of stuff, and you don't really do that. And you're just, with your friends, and that's basically it.
Yes. I agree. I think it's very hard to date after college because the pool is so much smaller. When you're in college or high school, you're literally stuck with 200 not 200, but you get put into classes with a bunch of random strangers and it just rotates. So it's every semester, every year, you're just meeting tons and tons of new people.
Yeah.
Whereas when you're out of college, it's you have to go look for it rather than it just naturally happens.
Yeah. But it also sucks because we're from a small town.
Oh, period.
So there's no one.
Yes. Like, if we were in a big city, like, even just the other island, Oahu, or, like, the mainland states, whatever we call it, yeah. Those cities, like, we have friends on the mainland. Yeah. It's way easier to meet people because there's just so much more people.
Yeah.
But also, when you're from a small town, it's like, either you know everyone, you're related to everyone, or your friends are dating them.
That's true.
Like, it's so hard.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you wish you tried harder to date in college?
I low-key do.
Uh-huh.
Like, I low-key wish I made more friends and maybe, like, went out into the world and been like, hey, I like you. Or make, like, you know.
Yes, confess.
I wish I did that.
Uh-huh.
But I didn't do it.
It is hard because I think we think when we're in college, like, oh yeah, when we're adults and like not having to deal with school all the time, we'll have more time to date.
Yeah.
And maybe possibly meet new people. But I think that's the hard part, is meeting the people.
Yeah.
Because like you said before, like, yeah, I don't want to date my coworkers. And like, depending what field or profession you're in, what if you don't have coworkers?
That's true.
What if you don't have the gender of person that you would like to date?
Word.
Yeah.
Or now it's a 2020 question now. Are they single? Are they gay? Like, what are their sexuality?
OMG. Honestly.
You never know.
That's true. So I'm straight. I'm the boring hetero.
And I'm also straight and the boring hetero.
But like, I was just telling Sharyse this the other day. I was like, whenever I see a hot man, it's always like, okay, if he's hot, is he straight? Is he single?
Yeah.
Because most of the time, it's kind of like, not really all of them. No offense. If you are hot and single and straight and you're out there, congratulations. Or like, I'm looking for you.
Like, hit us up.
Hit us up. Like, why are you staying at home? Or I don't know.
I mean, I get it. It's COVID. Stay at home.
Oh, period.
But like, still, hit us up.
How you know we're not filming this in like 2019 when you reference what's going on in the world. But anyways, what were we talking about? Do we wish we tried harder?
Oh, yeah.
Same. I also wish I tried harder. Like, I don't know what it is, though. I feel like, personally, I have a really hard time making guy friends. I have a ton of friends that are girls, but for some reason, I find it really difficult to talk to guys. Yeah. I think it's because I'm not, I don't know, I guess I'm kind of girly, and I'm not, like, guy enough where I'm, like, video game, or LOL, or World of Warcraft, you know? But then, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I just have a hard time, like, talking/bonding with guys. Whereas with girls, like, if you don't have a lot to talk about, you can just be like, well, who do you have a crush on? Or who do you like? Or guys, right? But, like, I can't go to a guy and be like, bro, your friend's cute, right? They'd probably be like, weird.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I also found it difficult, like, just venturing out. Like, I always stayed in the same pool of my friends. Oh, okay. Like, I didn't have that not ability.
You can say ability.
Ability?
Yeah. Some people that just do it and just meet men and are like, you're my boyfriend now, or we're going on a date now.
True.
I'm like, gifted ability.
Type A over there.
Oh my gosh. If you are in the X-Men, your ability goes date to head. I don't know.
Yeah. I think that was like the hard part. Just like I couldn't talk to men that I liked. I could talk to men that I didn't like.
Oh, that's always easy. Right.
But then the men you like, I'm like, yeah, hey, how's it going?
The weather. Yes. I think I'm saying I think a lot. I need to like cut that out. But it is what it is. Yeah. Because I do think sometimes. But yeah, talking to men. It's not something that, or people, like girls that grow out of it, or they're just, it's easy to talk to guys. Like those girls that are like, I only have guy friends. I'm like, wow, teach me your ways.
I'm like, can't relate.
Honestly. I'm like, how'd you do that? Or what do you do? And they're just like, I don't know, you just talk to them. And I'm like,
but how?
I know. Like, what do you guys talk about? But then if I talk to guys about what my friend and her guy friends talk about, it doesn't work out that way. Yeah. I don't know what it is. Yeah.
Maybe we just haven't found the right guys.
Oh my gosh. It'd be really cool if, like, you know, guys just send the emails like, this is my dating profile. This is my picture. This is my stats. Holla at me. I mean, we are strong, independent women.
Yes, we are.
But it'd be nice to have a boyfriend.
Oh, yes.
Oh, nice. Are you looking for a relationship?
Not really. I mean, it'd be nice to have one.
Right.
But, like, I feel like since I've been independent for so long, I kind of don't need one. But it'd still be nice to have one.
Right.
But then when I have one, I feel like I don't know how to act.
Because it's been so long.
Yeah. Like, I need to... Is it codependent? Codependent?
Codependent.
Yeah.
I think that is it.
I have to be, like, codependent. Like, I kind of trust you.
Ooh.
But, like, I like to do things myself.
Oh, yes. Fascinating.
Yes.
Have you tried online dating, and what was your experience?
I have. I have tried many apps.
Oh, okay. Really? What apps have you tried?
Coffee Meets Bagel.
Oh, Coffee Meets Bagel.
We have tried Tinder. I kind of tried East Meets West, the Asian one.
That's right, you did.
Didn't work out because,
we live in Hawaii.
Yes.
Not California.
There's this other one. I don't remember, but I remember the logo. It's like blue and pink. But yeah,
I know. I was like, there was one more that you tried. Wasn't it more like Friends?
I don't remember. It was like blue and pink. I met people all around the world.
Cute.
But yeah. None of them worked out.
Mm-hmm.
I would just talk to them, and then eventually it would just fade out, or I ghost them.
Oh.
Or they ghost me.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess the only one worked out was my friend. I don't know if I can say his name.
Maybe we don't drop the name. I mean, it's up to you, though.
We'll say his name is Frank.
Oh, Frank.
Yes. So, met my friend Frank there because he was going to move to Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
And then we never actually met.
Yes.
But we still talk.
You guys talk a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're kind of basically kind of like quotation mark best friends.
Right.
But we just haven't met each other.
so sketch.
But
you guys have talked, have talked a lot, and you follow each other on all the social media. So it's not like, those people that are like, I only have this Facebook account that I made 2 months ago. You got
he's not that sketchy, and we talk about our life things. Yeah, and all that stuff.
I have also tried the online dating.
Ooh.
And I agree. It's really hard because I think it just depends on how people communicate best. Some people are about the texting, but some people are more about face-to-face interaction or calling or whatever. So I feel like that also plays a factor into it. But yeah, online dating is hard because it's first of all, it's a low-key shallow.
Yeah.
Because a lot of it is here is a picture. What you think? But you have to be honest with yourself. As humans, the physical appearance is what's going to draw you to them. Yeah. But then the personality and interest and all that stuff is going to be what makes you stay.
Yeah.
To me, people are like books. When you're in a bookstore, you're going to go for that nice looking cover.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, wow, this looks like a great book. You pick it up. And then the summary is F-boy spends money, lives off of parents, not with parents. You can live with your parents, and I'm that's cool. I don't care.
Yeah.
But when you live off of your parents purely, and you just have no goals or ambitions, and that's your summary, and then when you open the pages, and it's size 72 font, and just it's a mess. Then you're we put it back on the shelf and walk away.
Yeah.
But say you're oh, this looks like an okay book, and you open it, and the summary is has goals, ambitions, driven, wants to do this, love kids, will make you laugh, can cook a mean pasta. You're this is the book, sis.
And you take the book, you hold the book.
Yes, but sometimes it's hard to get to the summary on, I'll just say social media dating, on online dating. Yes. But then also just sometimes when you're not sure what to talk about, or if you get nervous, or depending if you guys live, sometimes with us, we live in Hawaii.
Yeah.
So a lot of times we're not on the same time zone as other people sometimes, and that gets hard. So there's just so many factors.
Yeah.
Online dating.
For online dating, have you gotten to a part where you're talking to a dude?
Yes.
And then all of a sudden he wants to FaceTime?
Ooh. I think it happened once.
Ooh.
I was sure, down. Or we didn't FaceTime, we called. We called on the phone. And it was interesting. I think it was, okay, so it was interesting because when we were texting and everything and messaging, it was really nice. It was really fun. It was great. And then as soon as we had that phone call, I was No, thank you.
Yikes.
Because the way he spoke and the things that he spoke about, I was like, I don't think we're on the same vibe. I think we have very different personalities, actually. And you talk like my younger brothers. I feel like it's hard when you have siblings because sometimes if they act or like look or have the same name as your siblings, it's low-key a turn off.
It's weird. Because you start thinking about your siblings.
I'm like, this isn't a Japanese anime. I'm not down to date my siblings. Anyways, what about you? FaceTiming mans?
I have never FaceTimed a man, actually.
Have you ever phone called a man?
I have not, because I always turn them down.
Oh!
Because I'm like so nervous. I'm like, what do we talk about?
Well, because talking is hard because you just go for it. You're speaking.
Yeah, you're feeding off of each other.
Yeah.
While it's texting, you get to think about what you're about to say, and then you're like typing it down.
You can carefully craft out what you're gonna say.
Yeah.
So true.
Yeah. So I've never FaceTime or talked to him. Not even Frank.
Oh!
Yeah. I don't think I've talked to Frank on the phone.
I don't think you've talked to Frank on the phone.
I mean, we Snapchat videos.
Cute.
But it's not like face to face. It's just
different. It's different. It's like you're like you kind of are like reacting to each other.
Yeah.
You're not like conversation.
Yeah.
Fascinating. Have you gone on dates with people from the online dating?
I have not, actually. I don't think I have.
You should try one day.
I'm scared.
Me and Sharyse can go in the background and like wear like, have you seen those TikToks where they like wear like sweatpants and hoodies and hats and they're like, do you call me Chad? But like, I would so do that.
Like, I don't know if I'd do it in Hilo because there's so much like weird people. No offense to the people here. I have standards. No offense to y'all.
We love you, Hilo boys, man, things.
Unless you meet up to my standards, like,
I think sometimes I'm like, okay, if we meet up in person, it could change the vibe. Like, it can either make it, like, extremely better.
Yeah.
Is that good grammar? I have no idea. Or it can be like, oh, we don't need to do this again. Because both times I went on 2 dates with 2 separate men, both from Tinder. Because, yeah. But it changed the vibe because I was like, oh, just that, like, having conversations, actually physically being there and everything, it's different.
Yeah.
Are you a believer in, like, I don't know, like, some people, they'll go on multiple dates with someone even though on, like, the first date, they didn't feel anything?
Oh, if I don't feel anything on the first date, then it's just like, we don't need to see each other again.
Right. I mean, if we don't feel anything, but it was, like, fun, I might be down for a second one. But when the first one, it wasn't fun at all. There was no vibes, nothing. Yeah. It's just like, why waste time?
Word.
Because some people that are like, yeah, I'll go on like 4 dates. And then after like the 5th date, maybe. Or like if the guy tells me, nah, we don't need to do it anymore. And I'm just like, what?
I would tell him on the first date.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't feel anything. I'm so sorry, but we can still be friends.
Yeah. I hope you find a nice girl.
Yeah.
You're cool, just not my vibes.
Peace out.
Ay. What do you think are some pros and cons to dating in college?
In college. See, some pros. I'd say you get more experience. Like, you get, like, some experience. I don't know. I didn't date in college.
But, like, so if we did date, like we were saying before, there's a bigger pool to pull from. So you can meet, like, depending on your college, but our college, we got so many different people from different walks of life. We got people from different states, countries, ethnicities, ages.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I thought that was really interesting. You're young, you're not tied down, you're in college. It's the time to have fun.
You get to make mistakes.
Yes.
But also, you might also find your true love.
True. I'm so jealous of all you high school, college sweethearts. Yeah. Congrats. Must be nice. Okay, so what do you think are some pros? Oh, but what are the cons to dating in college?
I don't know why, but this came to mind. You might get some STDs.
Oh my god! She's keeping it real.
Because, you're dating around college. You're meeting up with different men. You're probably having sex. Or women. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
You're probably having sex.
Yeah.
And you don't know if they got STDs or not.
That's true. I think why not have that conversation before you do the deed?
Yeah.
I don't know. Go out there, and if you're going to have sex, maybe just ask, like, hey, how's it going?
Or use a condom.
Oh, definitely use the condom, people. Yeah. Yes. But I think con for college is sometimes like if you date in college and you're more on the serious mindset, a lot of people might not be on that mindset well.
I feel like a lot of people are just like there to have fun.
Exactly. Like kind of like flings.
Yeah.
Kind of like I'm not into a serious relationship. If you find those serious relationship people, you hold on to them. You latch on to that. But yeah, I feel like they're not super serious. Oh, so also in college, you're trying to get into your profession.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's easier to date when you're not actually working a full-time job.
Mm-hmm.
That's
for sure.
That's a pro for me. It's like, oh yeah, like I'll see you after class, before class. Hashtag weekends. Hashtag vacations. Y'all, summer break, winter break.
Spring break.
All the breaks. Never take it for granted.
I wish we had those for work.
Yes. So that's a very much pro.
Yes.
Okay. Pros and cons to dating after college.
Let's see. Pros after college. I guess you're more serious about life.
Yes.
So you're more serious into getting into relationships. So you're like talking to other dudes like, what do you want to do in the next 5 years?
Yes. Is marriage a thing or are you not about it?
Do you want kids or not?
Ooh, yes.
Yeah.
I think a pro is hopefully after college you get a good job or like, you start working. Mm-hmm. You have money.
Oh, stability.
But you can go on some dope dates. When you're in college and you a little broke, you can't be like really going out. But like when you got money, you can be going on some really cool dates.
Yeah.
Not that I have. I would like to think
you're imagining it.
You can go on some really cool dates, or people are more creative about dates, I feel like. I mean, but then again, the young kids are so creative these days. Like, I see all these COVID dates, and I'm like, that's so cute.
I have not seen COVID dates.
They're kind of cute. Like, they'll, like, go off into a park and, like, watch the suns. I mean, I guess people did that, but, like, I don't really know. But I've just seen some COVID dates. I'm like, that's really cute.
Aww.
I don't know. Appreciate the effort, though, men that are doing COVID dates. Yeah, you.
Let's see. Some cons?
Constant. It's hard to find the man to date after college.
It's also your age group.
Ooh.
Yeah, like, you don't want to date someone who's, like, maybe 15 years older than you.
But you could.
I mean, you could.
Yeah.
You are legal age.
Yes. But then at the same time, you definitely... I feel like age after college... It's very interesting because I feel like you can go as old as you want because you're like, whatever, I'm of age. But you can't go as young as you want because you're like, oh, illegal.
True.
You know what I mean? Or I definitely feel like as I got older, I became that adult that was like, so when I was 5, you were being born.
Or like sometimes like you weren't even conceived.
Oh my gosh, that one's worse. That's when I'm like, how old are you? And they're like, oh, I'm like 20. And I'm just like, ooh, I can't take you to somewhere that serves alcohol. Or like, well, I mean, I guess they could just sit there. But like...
I feel like with alcohol, it's a little more sophisticated, more mature.
Kind of, yeah. Or there's just that we are all above 21 or 21 and over. Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch it, like, no men, like, listen to my podcast after this. They're just like, oh, she doesn't want to get with me because I'm not 21. Or, I don't know.
I mean, they will be 21, but you would be a lot older than them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is some advice we wish someone told us about dating?
I haven't thought about it. Advice.
Oh, what would you tell younger Sally? Like, okay, Bess, here's some dating advice.
Say yes to more people.
Ooh!
Yeah.
I like that.
Or don't be afraid to talk to men.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I think taking that phrase... The worst thing that could happen is they'll say no. I just need to take that advice. Like, just be that strong, independent woman. Just be like, hey, you want to go out sometime? Hey, you cute. What's up?
I mean, but then it's hard when they say no because you're like, oh,
I don't want to try anymore.
Yeah.
Yes. I would tell younger Mary, though, like, talk to more men. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're in college. You're literally surrounded by men. What are they going to do? Word. Just talk to them. Just say, hey, what's up? Start some conversations. I mean, the best thing about college, too, is sometimes they move away. Like, you know, like, if it goes weird, you're just like, all right, well, I'll never see you again. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Take risks.
Yes, take risks.
Safe risks.
Condoms, girls. Condoms.
Or I was just like, if you don't know the man and he asks you out, don't meet him up at 12 o'clock at night at, like, the library.
Bring a group.
Or, like, always tell your friends that you're going somewhere. Or, like, meet during the daytime.
Yeah, over coffee.
Oh, wait. Can we talk about this really quick? Let me give you guys some of my dating advice, okay? From the singleness. But if you know a person, you're really comfortable with them, and then they realize they have feelings or you have feelings, and you guys decide to go on a date, that is fine. You guys can literally do whatever you want. You can go to dinner. You can do whatever. If you kind of know the person, you're not sure how you feel, but you guys are kind of comfortable, do lunch or, like, breakfast. Do something safe. If you guys are online dating or someone out of the blue that you don't really know asks you to go on a date, go for coffee. Coffee is, like, a really great date because it has the potential to turn into something more. Like, if you go in the late afternoon or early, then it could turn into lunch or dinner. But say it goes weird. Say it goes, oh, you're not what I thought. You can just dig out because it's just coffee. You're not obligated to stick through a meal. You have nothing to pay for. It's just a simple date.
Word.
I wish I knew that because some of these dates, I didn't have to stick there, but, like, I kept going for dinner, and dinner,
that's a bad idea.
Yeah, you just feel, like, not obligated, but obligated to stay there.
Yeah.
And then there's also the weird thing about the bill and everything, but coffee is just coffee. Go for coffee dates, guys.
Number one rule, coffee. Unless you really like the person.
And you know the person, you're comfortable. Then good for you. Go get that full-on meal. Alrighty. So, I feel like that's a pretty good place to stop.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you so much for being here. First episode done. The first of many. Woo. Excited to have you back.
Yay.
Alrighty, guys. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Hi there. That was an episode of Marysaystosmile. Please like, share, review, and subscribe. Basically, however you're listening to this podcast. Also, I've made an email for you guys to send questions or topics that you would like for me to discuss/talk about. It's going to be himarysaystosmile@gmail.com. One more time, himarysaystosmile@gmail.com. Anyways, I hope you have the most amazing day. Bye!